Welcome to the Chamber Chat, your source for everything Danville and business topics that matter to you. We hope you enjoy the show. Chamber Chat. Chamber Chat.
Yeah, so Miss Kelly, again, this is a great time to eval. I do notice some dehydration for sure, and you'll notice that in the redness right here in your cheeks. Do you notice that after you wash sometimes? Okay. And then there's a few blemishes. If you don't mind, I can extract them. Couple of them are actually little, they're like, they're closed comedones. They're little whiteheads. Have you ever noticed those? They don't ever go away?
I don't really pay attention.
You haven't noticed. Okay. That's good then. Yay! See, what's up with this? And again, I hope I don't point these things out and then you go home and like, oh my gosh, I never knew that was there.
It's okay.
Yeah, but I tell people all the time, I'm a skincare professional. That's what I do. I'm supposed to improve your skin. Sorry, and my posture's not the best either, Jocelyn.
Look at me, I'm just enjoying this so much. I watched this on TikTok and they're not explaining it.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, nice.
Well, I try to inform. My friends maybe think I'm too much of a Cliff Clavin. For the younger crowd, that's a Cheers reference.
I was gonna say, Jocelyn probably does not know who Cliff is.
Nope. He came after Mayberry, by way of Boston. But one of Woody Harrelson's first TV gigs. I think most of the youth know Woody Harrelson. Thank you. Hunger Games. He's maintained a great presence, I think, over time. Woody Harrelson is one of my favorites. All right. But I do, like before I did your dermaplane, Kelly, and I told you how your skin felt really dry. Now, I wish Jocelyn could come over here and feel this, so she could tell the difference too. But now it's almost as if your skin it actually feels more hydrated now because we got air going to it, and your skin is opening up, and it's like, this is great. All these years. I mean, you've been exfoliated before, but not like this. Not at all like this. And like, I can show Jocelyn. You remember how I was doing the hair before? Like now, I'm getting that's dead skin that I'm getting off the surface of her face. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I love dermaplaning. It's very satisfying for me too because I can like see her skin just kind of brighten up naturally. You can almost even see it too. Like it's got a nice, that's her, I've got the oil and everything off. That's just her skin. Isn't it pretty? You know, it's very satisfying. Which is why I do what I do. And I'm glad that we can bring this to Danville and Hendricks County. Okay, so I got that little whitehead out. It's probably been there, Kelly, for 10 years, and you didn't even realize it. It's a buildup of, it's like these little whiteheads get trapped under the skin, and over time, it can't get out, so it creates these little white pimples. And I see them more often in like more mature skin. Because we've got so much more buildup on our faces. But you got one more right there that I'll get off, and you'll also know that will go away before we leave the treatment room too, by the way, which is another amazing thing. Well, I'm using a lancet, and it creates a little hole on top of that whitehead, and and you can tell the fluid coming out is now clear, so it's cleared of all that infection that's just been buried in her skin. And Kelly has skin like mine. So we have you probably have a pretty high tolerance for pain, don't you, Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, likewise. We have tough skin, and that isn't like, that's a legit thing. And so that's another reason our skin is a little thicker, why we get these little whiteheads stuck underneath the skin, because we have thicker, our barrier's a little thicker than most.
Do you have a lot of men that come in?
Not for, I get more, he's being a little stubborn on me. I get more young men, like youth, teenagers, than I do men. We get more, we've got a few men that come in for some back treatments. Sorry,
Okay.
Kelly. As well as some waxing.
Okay.
But we don't do anything below the waist, for those that might watch that part.
Okay.
There is a creeper that calls us and asks for manzillions.
Oh.
really?
Yes, he's a regular caller. My goodness, he's really liking this cheekbone. But there's not an extraction that I haven't been able to get.
So she's going to get it.
I had a client once that was like, you didn't do enough extractions on me. And I'm like, I will only extract if needed. I don't want to damage the skin, right? That's why I also don't encourage people to extract their own blemishes, because you can really damage your skin. Well, when I was in beauty college, my teacher didn't even teach us how to do extractions. She was fundamentally against them because of how much damage you can do to the skin. And he's almost out. Sorry.
What do you do about that?
What's that?
Like about a pimple.
So if I do have somebody I'm a picker. That's part of my problem, right? So what I say, first of all, don't pick. But if you have to pick,
I'm sitting here
Don't
watching.
do as I say, not as I do.
pick, then make sure your hands are clean. And there is a technique that I have shown people, and it's the basic technique that I learned, and this is a toner now. This is a cranberry toner that is absolutely wonderful. It's hydrating and calming to the skin. But for you, Miss Kelly, it might also tingle a little bit because your skin has been exfoliated, and this has that cranberry in it, which might have a little acidic feel to it on bare skin, if that makes sense.
Just feels fresh.
Oh, good. Look at that.
Fresh.
Right? She's so fresh, exciting. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, Lindsay does a lot of singing as well. I like to sing, and I like music. But yeah, we don't get, I guess our male clientele, we could really pick up a little bit more from a skincare standpoint. Now, from hair, Layla is amazing with men cuts. She specializes in men's cuts.
Oh, okay.
In fact, when we just not long ago, there was an estate sale just down the street, just north of us, at the old Royal Title building. And they had this old barber, like this old, the barber little like red and white things. And it's just an outdoor decor thing, but they had it sitting there and we were like, go get that for Layla. So we did. She sold it to us for like $40.
Oh,
We haven't hung it
awesome.
up yet, but yeah. But she does. She loves men's cuts. She does a great job with them. So yeah, from that standpoint, she's starting to really pick up some really nice business from our male clientele. But we would like to pick that up a little bit more because men don't take care of their faces. One nice thing that men do, for most part, is shaving. And what's important about the shaving is that exfoliation. You're constantly turning over the skin and renewing that cycle. So that's why men tend to not show signs of aging as fast as women, because they've been exfoliating through shaving all of their life, which is even at home another so if you have time for some health home care, I also encourage people, throw an exfoliation in there, twice a week into your nighttime routine, just to, again, keep that surface clear, that skin open. This is also really nice too, to explain what I'm doing, Jocelyn. See all the little white balls of stuff? That's actually Kelly's skin. This is an enzyme peel, And so all the little bits of that skin that I couldn't get off with the dermaplane blade, this is getting those little skin cells that just barely came up. And now her skin's going to be completely exfoliated, and you can already see the glow, especially on her cheekbones. And that redness on her cheeks, that's mainly just the circulation that I've brought to the surface. Yeah.
I don't know, but this feels amazing.
Oh. We just need to treat Miss Jocelyn too.
I'm coming back.
You should. You absolutely should. I know. It's great. It's good, especially we've got some other so these two modalities here, we've got the hydrofacial, which I don't like to toot my horn, but I will. I'm Indiana's only master certified hydrofacialist.
Oh, that's very cool.
Right here and they no longer offer that program. I was like the last group to be certified, and my little award's right there. But yes, so hydrofacial is wonderful. It is based in H2O, so that's why it has the funny little noise that goes with it. But what's really nice is the handpiece is the patented technology, and think of it like a tornado. And tornadoes suck things off the ground and they push things back down into the ground, right? Well, this handpiece does the same thing, along with some of the tips that we use throughout the treatment. But there's a booster that was developed in conjunction with JLo, and we call that our red carpet facial. Because she really did a great job developing it to where your skin just glows. It's a really good if you've got a special occasion, for proms or weddings. It's a really nice treatment just to give that skin an even bigger boost of glow. It also helps to even out the skin tone as well. But yeah, hydrofacial has a lot of really nice customized boosters that you can do. And then the Glow 2 is actually based off of O2, Glow O2. And so there's a radio frequency modality with it. There's ultrasonic technology with it. But it really, both of these treatments, like I can see like improvement with wrinkles, with lifting, with overall tone right here in the moment. Hydrofacial, the ingredients are encapsulated, so they actually break down in the skin over time. So like 2 weeks from your treatment, your skin actually looks better. So yeah, it's really good. And so yeah, we have both of those, which Sharper plastic surgery, of course, has everything. It's like my candy store. But the only other Glow 2, they have one at Rebel Wax as well. So we don't have a whole lot of competition from that standpoint. But okay, Miss Kelly, how do you feel? How's your skin feeling? Okay. So, like I said, I think we're going to do some hydration on you today.
Okay.
And then another nice little feature that I have, and this is a Lindsay touch by way of one of my childhood friends, she is an acupuncturist in New York City.
Oh, wow.
And she started utilizing this crystal mask, and it's wonderful. It's a really nice, relaxing treatment. I think there's a lot of power in crystals, and they come from the earth, and they hold a lot of energy that I think is very good to connect with the energy that our bodies emit anyway, naturally. So that's another little like holistic, natural, kind of skincare that we like to incorporate here. So that's my plan. Any concerns?
No.
Awesome. It's fun. Yes, this is actually a new mask that Arcana just released this year as well. It's calming for the skin. It also is super hydrating, and that's what we need. But it's got a mix of rose and crystals. So it has a very light fragrance to it, but it will also help to intensify your glow to your skin as well. Jocelyn, if you were to change anything about your skin, what would you do?
Oh my, what do you mean change?
What don't you like about your skin?
I hate that I have acne.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like acne, I guess. I just get like breakouts.
Okay.
It's just more hormonal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy gets really oily too.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why that happens either.
Mm-hmm. Are you still in your 20s? Yeah, that's why. You still have your youthful skin. But it is stopping your are you, this is a weird question, but I study faces and I study ethnic things that play a factor in our skin as well. Are you English, Welsh, Irish? Do you know what your ethnic is?
Yeah. That's probably a bad thing that I don't know.
No, that's not a bad thing. It just gives you awareness. It just gives you awareness. But so I am Welsh, English, German, and so very white. Very white. And unfortunately, our skin, my skin, anybody that has similar skin, we start dehydrating a lot sooner than other ethnic type of skin. They have more melanin in their skin, more, it's just elastin. They produce more elastin, so they maintain that tightness a lot longer than white Caucasian skin does. So now, honestly, is the time to invest in a good hyaluronic acid for you. But if you have some concerns with acne, I would probably go a different route with you then. But still, it's time now, at your age, even now, to invest in a good serum. Yep, because then you can kind of catch that that depletion naturally and hopefully reverse it and soften the aging process and extend it a little bit longer for yourself. Unlike what I got to do, because even though my aunt owned a beauty college when I was growing up, it wasn't really like skincare for us, just wasn't a big thing. It was Noxzema, right, Kelly?
I grew up with Mary Kay.
Mary Kay.
My grandmother
It was
did
Mary Kay. Yes, it was Mary Kay. It was Avon. It was, yes, it wasn't, we just didn't have the world of skincare, the $1 trillion industry that we have now. Back then, we just didn't know a lot. Well, shoot, we didn't know a lot about girls in general. We have, yes, poor females. We have been neglected far too long. I've got a really big soapbox for that one. We won't go there. We will not go there. Okay. So again, I ask about claustrophobia because some people, my mom, one of them, don't like hot towels. She feels like she can't breathe, and this room kind of feels claustrophobic for her. This mask that I'm going to put on you, some people don't. I love it. I love the weight of it. I love the feel. But if you get uncomfortable at all, just let me know.
Okay.
I can adjust.
I'm completely relaxed at this point.
Good.
So I'm like, whatever.
Well,
bring it on.
I like
I'm good.
I like to do this before I do your neck massage because now not all of our facials incorporate a whoops, those are now toxic. I don't do, some of our massages don't incorporate massage. Hydrofacial, there's really not much massage in that treatment. I will throw in some level of massage just for relaxing, but overall not so much. But the Glow 2, it also has lymphatic massage in it, which is really nice. And this will be great for the video. And this also just helps to keep that skin and the mask kind of locked in so it can seep into your skin.
It just feels like a weighted blanket.
It is.
It's cool. I like it.
It
it's cold.
is. Well, you've heard of cryofacials. It's similar. But yeah, this is just helping the skin absorb and also giving you some, I feel like the weight of the mask is calming. And then you've got the power of the crystals. There's jade, there's amethyst. Very calming energy. Because, like I said, there's wrenches everywhere. And women, we like to hold our tension in our shoulders and in our hips. So something that you could also do at home, Kelly, for self. Do you do any yoga? Meditation? No. Even doing like child's pose or a hip opener at home just alleviates some of that stress and tension. A lot of our stress and tension is in our hips and our no waist, especially our hips for women. Yes. Child's pose is a good opener. And then just even laying on your back and having your legs in a diamond position, even in bed, that's a nice opener. Which I should practice what I preach, but I don't take the time to. It's part of my problem. Taking the time. But you could, yeah, if I ever have my dream come true, I would have some yoga in here too. Yes, I miss that we don't have that studio.
I started there right before they closed.
Oh, man. Well, I'll give some more props to some of our Pilates instructors in our community. We've got two. One right here in our Danville community, Miss Tiffany O'Brien. She teaches at the DAC and then also has reformers in her home. And she lives really close to the schools. And then Carrie Brown. She has her own yoga studio or Pilates studio in Little Clayton there, right? That antique mall, where that little antique mall is. She's on is it the northwest corner of that building? She's right on the corner. But she's a Danville grad as well. Her mom used to own the locker room. Miss Joan Miller. But yes,
I didn't realize that she did that.
She just recently opened that. So also Hendricks County. But yes, Tiffany, she's BASI certified, which is like, it's a little different for yoga, right? But it's like the governing body for Pilates. And she goes out to California to do continued ed. And she's actually out there this weekend for her continued ed. And she's right here in Danville. I think she also teaches in Brownsburg, but she does teach at the DAC on Mondays, I believe. So Pilates is good. It's I feel like it's more, well, it's interesting. You breathe differently. Like in yoga, you're supposed to inhale as you like open up, and it's different in Pilates. Miss Kelly, you've got some knots back here, my dear. She does. Like, I'm like trying to get most, I think I got some of them worked out, but not. We'd love to have a massage therapist.
That would be great.
We have been marketing or like looking for a massage therapist actively. But the problem, the state of Indiana has different regulations. They can practice out of their home. So finding somebody to come into a retail space when they can just be at their house is a lot different. Kelly, do you hydrate after your showers?
Yes.
Good girl. That's the other thing you need to do. A lot of people don't moisturize their whole body after their shower. So, especially in the sun, right? When we're out in the sun, it's depleting your skin. But yeah, hydrate.
My body's kind of,
and a lot of people think that, but if you find the right lotion that's supposed to be used on acne-prone skin, it's going to treat your acne and hydrate if it's the right one. What are you using?
I use For my lotion, it's the Vanny cream or Vanny cream.
Vanna. Oh, I don't know that one.
In my face wash, I use Prequel.
Okay.
So on TikTok, I've been using it for like 6 months probably.
Okay.
But actually, one of my friends started using it and had it. For acne, like for that, she was like, "You should just try it."
Yeah.
So I've been using it. It's great.
And you like it. That's if it's doing what you want it to do and you like it, that's what's important.
Just the lotion. I need to figure out. I could try the same brand of lotion, I suppose.
Do you feel like, because also it takes your skin about 3 weeks to adjust to stuff too, and if you're not using it consistently, you're not ever going to give your skin a chance to adjust, and a lot of people fall into that category. So are you, it feels greasy when you use it?
Not when I use it, no.
Oh.
I just feel like it gets so oily over time. Like I wake up in the mornings after I do my skincare at night, and I'm just like an oiled mess when I work out. It's just like the. So then I was like, I'll wash my face again, whatever. And then it's fine until probably the end of the day. So I could be off of there and all those.
Do you use blotting papers?
I use sometimes like just toilet pads. Not like oil blotting papers.
Yeah. No, you could even use a tissue, like a Kleenex, just throughout the day when you feel like you've got too much shine. And that's totally normal.
Yeah.
Totally normal. I could clear one of those or fill up one of those oil pads with like just my forehead when I was your age. But definitely not like that. It will unfortunately not be like that forever. But do you notice your breakout usually on your chin zone? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like all right here. And my jawline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hormones. Yeah. It's all hormonal. It is. It is all hormonal.
It's actually, my skin has gotten so much better this past month.
Oh, good.
But it's still just like
right. But you did also say that you've just started using that stuff 6 months ago.
Yeah, the face wash.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So it must be working then for you. Good.
I think so.
So then you could come get a treatment and we could do a clarifier or this clarifier and just, so that's where I say like, you're already doing something at home, you're getting good results, you come and get a treatment like every quarter or every, 6 weeks, and you're basically just enhancing or intensifying what you're getting the results at home. So that's why you add facial treatments and other things to your at home, because it helps speed things up and intensifies it. You're going to get a better clean in here than you will at home. And then there's, like I said, there's other things I can do. And you're probably from an extraction standpoint too. The hydrofacial extractions, money. Like when I'm doing a teen facial, sometimes I won't even use the extractor. I'll put them on this hydrofacial because it sucks everything out of your skin, puts it all into a gunk tank. It's amazing. I've had people that have the most beautiful skin on the planet. I'll extract them with the hydrofacial and their gunk tank is so thick with sebum and you wouldn't even realize because their skin looks so perfect. How could you create all that gunk? It's also a very satisfying treatment. But yeah, we would just we'd get you on the hydrofacial and get everything sucked out of your skin and give your skin a chance to breathe on its own and heal itself. So I'm also doing some massages here on pressure points, which are also in line with your lymphatic system. So when you engage in your lymphatic system, not only are you creating some hyaluronic acid, but it's also speeding up that cleansing process. Your lymphatic is like a filter for your blood, and you have pools in your body that those lymphatic channels empty out into. And as you massage those, you kind of speed up that cleansing filtration process. Lymphatic massage is very powerful as well. How's Miss Kelly feeling?
I am so relaxed. Mm-hmm.
It is a good treatment.
So how many different types of facials do you offer then?
So I tried to simplify our menu because a lot of our clients will call and be like, or when they were booking, they were like, I didn't know what facial to sign up for. I didn't know.
I would have no idea.
Yeah. So that's why I start out, my menu is not exactly how I want it, but I start out with just your Refined Beauty facial, which is a very powerful facial, but it's your traditional facial. But within that facial, I can add things too. So within the Refined Beauty, I can do a lifting facial, which helps to lift the skin. It's actually quite painful. It uses these enzymes that, and they're all natural enzymes, but it can be a little intense. And there is a reason there's pain and beauty, right? Sometimes you don't leave here with a glow. Sometimes it looks like you've been used as a punching bag. But so yeah, there's a lifting treatment. There's acne treatments. There's for hyperpigmentation, we've got some brightening treatments. So like Kelly, you and I, we are susceptible to these, our freckles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can have a treatment that just lightens those freckles, lightens that hyperpigmentation to give you a more even appearance in your skin. So yeah, and then so those are our Refined Beauties. I think I got most everything on that for those protocols. And then we've got our Hydrofacial and our Glow 2. And so with each of those facials, we could pretty much address the same indications, your, hyperpigmentation, loss of elasticity, so firmness, clarifying if you've got breakouts, calming for some of our clients that have like rosacea or more sensitive prone skin. Let's see, you could have somebody that has just a lackluster to their skin, almost like a grayish tone to their skin. There's a treatment that helps energize the skin and reverse that dullness and lackluster. And then, yes, so there's several. I guess you could say we have 3 main facials, but within each of those categories, we have a number of conditions that we can address. It just depends on the person and their skin, because your skin can change over time. Your skin can change if you're on treatment for, let's say you're having a cancer treatment or something, your skin can be impacted by that. If you're pregnant, your skin can be impacted early on in your pregnancy as your hormones are changing. And we also have protocols specifically for pregnant skin. There's no retinols in it. There's no, or not only pregnancy, but also breastfeeding moms. There's no any retinols or anything like that in those treatments that could be harmful to the baby. So yeah, I guess overall we have several facials, but mainly just the 3 foundational ones that we build off of based on that person's skin. Yeah. It just, everybody's different. And I'm glad we have protocols that help give us at least the guideline to follow and like recommendations for like what mask they would choose for this certain, skin condition. But they also give you the freedom to step outside that protocol to be able to customize it for Kelly's skin or Jocelyn's skin, or mine, because everybody's different. Thank goodness.
Is it better for people to book a consultation, to come in and just do a consultation before they figure out what they're going to do?
Yeah, and we do have that on our menu. You can book a consultation. The problem that I always find, or what I hear most from that standpoint, is the time. A lot of people don't have the time to do the consult, and it's only 20 minutes. It's free. Highly recommend it. But if it's a new client, I'm always going to do your skin consultation at first. So, but a lot of people, we will incorporate that into that first initial appointment. But it does. I love to, because I don't know your skin. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what your concerns are. Sometimes it's in those questions that you can learn, even for yourself. You didn't even realize that, you need to add to your skincare at home, or it also gives me the opportunity in those consultations. What are you doing at home? Some people are, I had someone, one of my favorite clients, she came in with like 2 bags full of products. And I was just like, you have time for all that? Like,
Oh my
do
gosh.
you use all of those products? So in some cases, you're using too much, and I can help you just even target what you really should be using at home, and that can come out in the consultation. So I would prefer to do a consultation up front, but usually what I hear mostly is I just didn't have the time for it. So that's why I always will pin extra time into their first appointment so we can do that up front. And I usually will always, before any treatment, whether you're established or new, it's what's changed in your skin, and is there anything that we need to address specifically? Because you see your skin more than I do, right? You're going to be in front of the mirror more than I am. But I also, like, if I put you on a specific protocol, then you got to follow that. You got to do that at home. Otherwise, I'm wasting your time. And time for me is very important, because you don't know how much we get, right? We're not guaranteed time. So, and it's not cheap, skincare. That was one of the things that we found with Bill and Tracy. It's different than managing a restaurant. There's a lot of upfront cost, and it's very expensive, and it's an investment for you. If you're investing in this, then you treat it as such, right? So, and I respect people that take the time to do that and trust me with their skin. Oh my goodness. I've got a good family friend who's a dermatologist in Iowa. And I remember when I was first starting this, my mom was like, what's your number one concern about estheticians? And she's like, I really don't like estheticians.
No.
I really don't like estheticians because most of them aren't as knowledgeable as they should be when they're doing stuff on people's skin. And they can really cause a lot of harm to somebody's skin if they don't know what they're doing. So yeah, I think, and then the state of Indiana, I think like maybe 10 or 15 years ago, eliminated, we used to have to every 4 years get continued ed, like 40 hours of continued ed. They eliminated that for some reason. Wow. Don't know why. Yeah. But I like to keep learning. I think this industry changes so quickly that we have to kind of be on our toes to keep up with it, and stay current. Kelly, how's your skin feel?
It feels great.
Do you notice a difference in her skin color?
Yes.
Doesn't that look so pretty?
It looks so good.
It's all nice and calm and even. I have that little red spot there, Kelly. So sorry.
It's okay.
But it should go down before you go to bed tonight. That's where I got that little closed comedone that was just built up keratin and sebum. But we got that out. But it is red. I'm sorry, that did not go down.
It's okay.
This next serum that I'm going to put on you, it's a booster defense serum. So it's going to help restore that barrier and lock everything in that we just put into your skin. And it's got a lot of vitamins in it. It might tingle just slightly, just ever so slightly, or it may not. I don't ever feel the tingle with this, but more thin skin, more sensitive skinned clients might.
I don't feel a tingle.
Okay, great. Excellent. I don't either when I use this. Actually, Sammy, we really don't get to do much treatment on one another. Yeah. It's been nice training for the body waxing, because it's like, oh, you need a leg? Let's go. So that's been nice. But a lot of people think, oh, you guys must do treatments on each other all the time, but we really don't. Another one I just noticed too that I didn't talk about is another really nice treatment for acne or scarring, or just it can help plump the skin, and that's nanoneedling, which is also a customized treatment to where you create these little micro channels in the skin right before you put a mask or some serums into the skin, or like the boosters. We also offer that too. That's our little skin stylist.
So when
up
you
there.
say nano needling, that just makes my skin crawl. Like, are you like poking needles in?
It's not microneedling. There's also I can't go as deep as a microneedle, but it is essentially creating little tiny channels in the skin so I can get serum even deeper into the skin layers.
Okay.
Yep. Essentially, that's it. It's these little needles. And it's on this cartridge that boom, 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 punches into the skin and drives those little needles in there. And it also is a great, great treatment. So I've got a couple clients that had childhood acne, and they've got some really significant scarring that makes the texture of your skin really rough. And so I've been using the nano on her. She's probably 2 treatments in now, and already it's almost gone. It's really smoothed out the skin, and it's kind of like a controlled damage. So it's no different than a sunburn. If you've got an injury to the skin, what's the body going to do? The immune system's going to come in and feed it with all these white blood cells and all this wonderfulness. Same thing when you create a controlled injury or a burn to the skin, the body's going to respond to heal it. It's going to respond faster. So that's kind of why you do those things in this setting, so you can have that response from the body. Again, the body is very powerful. It does so much. And we're just figuring that out. Sorry, my pump stopped working on me. And I can't get the product out of here unless I use my little spatula. So yes, we are about done with your treatment, Miss Kelly. Do you have any other questions for me?
So how long is your wait list to get in?
So I can usually, Sammy does both roles. She wears not just the cosmetology hat and the piercing hat and the tattooing hat, but she also does skincare. Her book's it's hard to get into Sammy. I work in the evenings as well as on Saturdays. I'm probably about 2 weeks out. So It takes about 2 weeks to get in. But we're also very flexible.
Okay.
We are here I've got some clients that can't come in other than on a Monday or a Friday. So we try to, again, I'm here to bring these services and this wonderful treatment to our beautiful, lovely little town of Danville. And so if I can help accommodate outside of those core hours, I will do so. But yeah, it takes about 2 weeks.
What's the best way to book? Is it call you? Is it come in? Is it do it online?
Online is probably the easiest, or calling. But I would say online would be my first option, but you can definitely call, because Sammy will answer the phone no matter what time of day it is. She took that phone with her on vacation, and I'm like, why did you do that?
Oh my goodness.
When you were on vacation. So, but yes, she will pretty much answer the phone anytime it rings. All right, so I've got a chamomile balm on you right now, along with a oil that I mixed in with it that's got E and C in it, vitamins. Vitamin C for brightening. Even though we have a beautiful glowing summer glow on our skin, it can still look dull, right? So you want to brighten the suntan, right? 'Tis the season. And then, of course, we're going to wrap up. Do you have any issues with zinc or, any SPF chemical issues?
Nope.
Okay.
So I want to thank Lindsay and her staff for having us in today. We had so much fun. It was an absolute delight. My skin feels so good. This is something I will be adding to my self-care. So thank you all for tuning in. Go see Lindsay and Sam on the square, downtown Danville.